Evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another exciting episode of Living World of Darkness. We are in Rage Across New York, Werewolves. Tonight, or today, we are at the North Training Grounds, and there are lots of cubs because lots of cubs have been doing lots and lots of training at various instructions. I'm assuming that some of them have been running assault courses, and some of them have been forced to do assault courses, and other people probably are trying, where everyone seems to go, to have a good workout. And if anyone wants to come and join the Cubs and do their own training or help with training, they are more than welcome.
In the meantime, since it is silent, Maeve is trying something new now. She's been running the obstacle course until she felt like her feet shouldn't work anymore. And so coming back today, fresh after that delightful 5 a.m. training, she will return to the training grounds, return to that familiar obstacle course, and in Lupus start trotting along the course and try to figure out how to tackle the various obstacles without the convenience of things like, thumbs. At the moment, she's looking up at the climbing wall, just looking at it, accusingly. It's thwarting her every idea. She'll periodically, pop up on her back legs, set her paws on the wall, kind of bounce on it a couple times to see if it's and go back to just eyeballing the various hand and foot holds, like they did something terrible.
So Katrina walks in and he's got, some sweatpants on and a sweat top and some slightly used shoes for training. And he looks around at the obstacle course and snickers a bit when he sees the Lupus trying to go up the climbing wall.
She will pause long enough to kind of turn about and tip her chin up properly in greeting, offer her throat, at least in a fleeting way, unless he wants to come over and be mad about it. She imagines he's not the super hardcore type.
Nope.
But she'll tip her chin up for him, and then call out, "Kachina! Kachina!
Yes?
Kachina, how do you climb walls in Lupus?"
From out of the bushes comes a very, very speedy brown wolf who just charges right at this damn thing. Let's make a roll for that.
I already hate you.
Rush.
This is literally what I was going to suggest.
Rush. He goes ahead and he hits the wall and he starts to just use the momentum to spring himself forward more and more. Actually, it's 2 more dice.
I thought he was going to springboard off me. I'm happy now.
No. Well, that's 1 more success. Yeah, that's enough. He uses the momentum, jumps onto the wall. He actually scratches it quite a little bit before he almost makes it, and I'll make 1 more roll to see if he does. 6. Well, just enough. He goes ahead and starts to get at the edge of the lip and just tumble his way over.
Scrabble! Little claws going everywhere. Fabulous. And Maeve will kind of blink a couple times.
At which
Tilt her
point,
head.
Talia will have glared at Lucas's attempt, but she'll come over and smile at Maeve nice and be like, "If you want, I have ropes. I could make you a hoist."
She'll wilt a little.
Or we could try throwing you.
She takes up a thoughtful expression. Well, I figured we might have weird-ass obstacles where we're going, and being able to get over and around and under them was a good idea, so I thought I'd try to do the course in Lupus. But, think Lucas is the only one who can get over the wall.
You can all get over the wall. It just requires a sprint.
What do
And-
we need to roll?
Ooh.
Do. The way that I would do it, if you're trying to do it in Lupus, dexterity athletics to do the sprint, and then strength athletics to get over the lip. More successes on the sprint leads to easier time, lower difficulty, more dice, whatever have you for the second roll.
You see a big, like, brownish, reddish wolf, like, just start bounce, just a huge lupus just bounce over there to get towards the wall and go up it. His, like, tongue is all out wagging. And then he's going to try to attempt the wall. And he's just like, just like running towards the wall.
Maeve
Yeah,
is going
he's
to
excited.
scramble the hell out of the way because that man's enthusiasm spills out of his freaking body. Nope. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Ducks behind Talia's legs.
So
2 successes. You're bounding. You're charging. It's not a lot, but at least you're sprinting enough to jump on the damn thing. You're starting to scratch on it. Make me the strength athletics roll to see if you can get any better than that.
okay. Wow, my dice ain't showing.
They'll do that sometimes. How many successes did you get?
My dice ain't showing. Period. Wait a minute.
Do you want
Try
me to roll
refreshing.
for you? Oh
Yep.
yeah, refresh.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, how many successes was that?
So, what was the difficulty?
I increased difficulty by 2 because, well, you didn't do fantastic.
Okay, so round about 7.
Round about 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 success.
Much like Lucas, you go ahead and start to scramble at the ledge. You can go ahead and topple yourself over.
Then he goes around and tries to do it again.
Maeve is going to start backing up to get the clearance necessary for the lead-up sprint.
Do anybody else want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to try it.
Yeah. Try. He start
If-
nudging you a little bit.
Okay. So she'll kind of grit her teeth and just fucking start hauling ass and go for it. Please don't botch. Please don't botch. Oh, it helps if I push the right button. Well, I didn't botch.
2 successes. So much like Nicholas, you're like bounding. You're not as quick or as fast on your feet. You're running as fast as you can, but it's not the blinding speed of Lucas. You go ahead and jump on the wall. Now it's time to see if you can go ahead and make the extra effort to get yourself over.
Oh, goodness. Oh, God, she does. Her run's
Eh?
pathetic, but she hits the wall and actually manages to do a pretty good scramble. Maybe she knows where the footholds are a little better than most, but yeah, she manages to pretty neatly get herself up on top of the lip.
Yay!
yeah.
So Talia's gonna give it a go. She will have, whilst the others were giving it a go, she would have gone into Lucas, and then there's lots of dice.
Ooh. Yeah.
Your Dex
That's
Athletics
good.
is glorious.
That's fantastic.
In
That's
Lucas,
awesome.
it really is.
Oh, I didn't do my lupus dice. I'm a failure.
You
Me
are
too.
a failure.
Oh.
So you sprint. This wildly strider blooded wolf rushes through the obstacle course, goes ahead and jumps on the wall, and go ahead and make your
I
strength
also have
athletics.
athletic speciality climbing. I'm not sure that works in lupus, but you know.
Totally counts. It's a specialty.
Actually, do the next roll at difficulty of 5. Strength athletics difficulty 5. Because you are just that badass.
Strength 4. Okay. Which is probably good because.
Okay.
Only 2 still.
Well, much like Maeve, you go ahead and very, very delicately go ahead and hop your rump across the wall and safely tumble to the other side. The girls do it quite gracefully.
Yay!
I guess at this point, Kachina will be like, I guess I should try this in lupus too. He carefully goes behind a bush and changes into lupus because his track pants and shirt are not, tied to him. So, and he comes back out. He's still wearing a turtle necklace around his lupus form with a little black gem, and you can see a large wound across his chest. And he backs up a bit and takes a run at this wall. Let's see here. Death athletics, huh?
Mm-hmm.
For
To
the
start the sprint.
run.
Okay, 3 successes. That's not too bad. You go ahead and are running. The Raya is showing it how he does it, and you go ahead and hit the wall. Time for you to go ahead and make your other roll as well. It's not as fantastic as Talia. It's not as poor as Nicholas. So difficulty 7.
All right, and this one is strength and
Athletics.
strength and athletics. Okay. So.
Well, 1 success.
Oh wait, 1 success because of 7. Yeah.
You topple over much like the rest.
Yay, Roya! You see,
You
just
know,
like hopping around.
he knows he winces in pain when he does it, but he manages it.
Maeve is still bounding around in victory on the other side because she honestly can't believe she made it over the wall.
So there are lots and lots of people bounding around in lupus.
Yes.
Yes.
And now it's time for weapons training. If you'll excuse me.
So while all this is going on, a boy with blue hair wearing a black training gi walks up to the training grounds, hearing that there was a new obstacle course set up, and he's carrying a meat bag. He walks up to the training grounds, and once he sees all the lupuses running around, he's gonna make a little sad frown for a little second, and then he's just gonna go to the corner, drop the bag down, and start watching the lupus.
Why are you in the corner for?
He won't understand you.
Maeve is gonna, trot up. He saw her before in lupus, so she'll trot up. And assuming he isn't recoiling, is gonna go over to nose at his hand as she's done before.
He's going to bow at her and give her a smile.
She is going to open up her mouth and make that big, goofy, domestic doggy smile type expression and dip into a play bow. So front feet out, sprawled in front of her, rear still up in the air, just like play with me type posture.
Ooh. And Nicholas turns, to his common form and is now going to the wooden sword rack and getting that medieval looking sword that's wooden that Olaf told him to train with. Mhm.
Lucas is going to go ahead and take a hot second to revert back to his breed form and walk over to Nicholas, eyeing the different wooden weapons.
You come over here to train with weapons too?
Well, I've had my hand once or twice holding a staff. And sometimes a sword. Never really my forte, though.
Mm. I always pick something that's part of the forte, I say. Mm.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and look over to one of the racks that actually holds one of the double-handed staffs and pick it up. I think this weapon will do me well.
You wants to train with me?
Well, if you're an able body.
Mm. Mm.
Lucas is going to go ahead and take the staff and walk over to one of the training circles and gesture. Come on, let's go.
Mm. Be wary of your offer, for you may face defeat.
I'm good facing defeat, my good sir.
Mm. You see Nicholas gets in the circle and he, enters like a stance. Mm. Mm.
You see that he goes ahead and holds the double-ended staff confidently, but not skillfully.
Mm. And he will strike first.
All right. He'll try to make a evasive dodge using his wit and athletics. Would you like to strike out with your dice pool? Your magnificent dice pool, I can only imagine.
Not really, not with this roll.
Ooh.
Not with this roll, good sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. How much you get?
I got 3, so defender wins.
That's a 4 that you overshadowed. Not a success.
Oh. Oh, I didn't. I put the black out of not non-success. Wait a minute.
One's takeaway.
Okay. Eh, eh, eh,
Yep.
You won.
Yep, I won, and I won by 1. So using the evasive action rule, the next strike that I do is at a -1 difficulty. Sound good?
Mm. Impressive.
All right. Now, for me. We didn't declare initiative, but if you're good with Lucas being quicker on his feet than you,
Most likely, I know how that dice pool gonna end. It's gonna end with you being first. I already know that.
all right.
But I'm okay.
Thank you for being a good sport.
No, of course.
Rolling. Ow. Just the one hit if you want to dodge or if you want to take it.
Is that? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go with the dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Take away the 6. Only got 1 success.
Mm-hmm. All right. Defender wins. You easily dodge that. Hoofa! You move again.
He goes with try to hit you with the back end of the sword.
He'll try to again evasive action. Ooh, wow.
That's a good
If
one.
only I had a specialty.
Yeah, you, huh? You get out. You move out of the way of that one.
All right, time to bring it home. Trying to hit hard. I love how I try to hit hard with 4 dice. Only 1 success. Damn.
Lucas is a slippery character. He dodges all the things but cannot hit very well.
Nope.
So I got 3 successes.
4 successes, my good sir.
Oh, okay.
Lucas has no idea where this staff was going, but you easily go ahead and dodge it.
Hmm.
Your turn again.
He takes another swing, a downward strike.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this might be the one. 2 successes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, you hit him this time.
I ain't going for no damage or nothing. Just sparring.
All right.
So
Go
just
ahead. Downward strike.
All
All right. You go ahead and while Lucas is trying to set something up to go ahead and jab you in the ribs, you bring that wooden star really, really heavily on his shoulder. Oh! Nearly knocking him to the ground. You can see that his legs go ahead and shudder just a little bit. Oh, you slippery. He'll try to return the favor.
Oh no!
Oh, wow. That's a pretty good hit. So remember when I said that he was preparing for a jab and you really hit him in the shoulder and he's trying to buckle? Well, just before he goes ahead and hits the ground, he takes that blunt end of the wooden staff and just jabs you right in the ribs.
Where you get it, you get it. I only got 2 successes.
Like I said, we're not trying to do damage. We're just going to be doing this for a while. Boom.
You just hear.
This is what Lucas and Nicholas are probably doing in the background while you guys do something else.
Yeah.
There we go.
Scene switch.
This was the roll for Blue's stamina roll after all the running. He seems to be holding up pretty well.
Oh, you want me to roll stamina to run with you? Okay.
Oh no! That was to see if he got tired after running.
Okay.
Maeve will trot around and shadow him. She'll stay in Lupus because she feels like it, let's be honest, it's just warmer. But she's gonna follow him around the course.
Like, you don't have to roll it. I think I had to roll it because I was running with especially a Strider Guru, and I had to keep pace.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's stamina 4 and got speciality tireless. So
Exactly.
that's fine. Also,
So 2 Lupuses and 2 Homids are running around the track.
she doesn't.
Yes.
She gets enthusiastic. But yeah. If you're done with the running now, we can stop.
I think it's about enough. I think.
Yeah, we'll just kind of bound around them like a retarded puppy because she's happy.
Talia will laugh at you and
have.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So what exactly are there in this course?
So, as I understand it, it's like an outdoor obstacle course. There's the aforementioned climbing wall, there's a load of tires, there's various rope obstacles, including like a big spider webby one.
Maybe we'll pipe up to her. There's a stream to jump to. I mean, it's not big, but it's a bit of a long jump if you're not used to jumping.
Yep. There's
He can't hear me.
there's a stream. There's that people jump over. There's various wooden like kind of monkey bars and climbing things. Pretty standard sort of. I guess it's sort of based off a kind of military assault course. Where it's not quite that hardcore, and we've got some other natural elements to it, the aforementioned river. But yeah. It'll test all your strength and dexterity if you want it to.
Sounds nice. We could do that.
In the background, you kind of hear like, "Ha ha! You missed again, Lucas! Ah, ow!"
It's like, throat.
Do you want to do it vanilla, or do you want to add anything else into it and spice it up a little? I guess it's your first time, but
What exactly do you mean?
like, if it's your first time, some people go around it in groups. I've seen like various people go around in groups and help each other over obstacles, or I don't know. I've been throwing around ideas. If you think that this is too easy, you can make it more challenging.
We could do that, I guess.
We should do grounders.
We should do what?
Grounders.
Blink.
You climb on the obstacle course, and you can't touch the ground. And someone's it, and they have their eyes closed, and they try to catch you. And if you think someone's on the ground, you call grounders. And if then they're on the ground, they got caught.
It's like Marco Polo in the trees.
Yeah.
Blink.
You had a really boring childhood, didn't you?
I did not. I had an awesome childhood.
Next, you'll be telling me you never played Duck Duck Goose.
I played Duck Duck Goose.
Okay.
She sticks her tongue out in lupus, like the mature adult she is.
So to translate for Blue, there's a suggestion that we play a game. I don't know if you've heard of this game. It's called Grounders, apparently.
No, I don't know what that is.
Ha!
Oh. Ear slop.
I will attempt to explain it as I understand it. So, someone is it. They are trying to catch the others who are on the obstacles. The ones who are on the obstacles cannot touch the floor. The person who is it has their eyes closed. If they think that the people are on the floor, they shout out, and if they are on the floor between obstacles, then they get caught.
Yeah, and then they become the person who's chasing.
They become it.
Oh, see? Oh, God, this is like perfect game for Guru. I'm gonna get messed up.
It does sound kind of awesome, but I guess if you were the one who suggested things, so I mean it's up to you. If you want to give it a try.
No, that was OC.
No, I know, but this is in character. She's also just.
Oh.
She'll say the same thing. She's like, I don't know what you think of this thing. It's just, I mean, it sounds cool. I have to admit, I've not played before. I've played similar things, just not quite like this. But it's up to you. You were the one who wanted to try the assault course.
He just shrugs and says, I mean, okay, we could do that. Sounds fun.
Kachina winks at Mabe.
Just
Alright, let's get into position. I'll stay on Lupus to make it more easy for you. I activate silence.
No.
Oh, we are cheating now. Okay.
Actually, silence is just always on. You literally can't. Once you learn it, it's always active.
Fail sauce.
Yeah. So my stealth rolls are 4 easier.
No, I believe silence
Oh, hold
only
on.
grants you 2 additional dice.
Right, that's the old one, right? Silence just gives me 2 more dice. That's right. Sorry, I'm used
It's
to the old
okay.
one.
Don't worry.
How are
To
you
be
gonna get off the ground in Lupus?
He goes and stands on one of the tires.
Oh.
I mean, are we counting just grass as the ground? Do rocks and logs and stuff count as up? I would go yes.
Yeah, basically, grass and ground is the ground. If it's a particularly big rock, because the climbing wall is rock
Yeah.
partially, so that's good. Or like a really big rock counts, but yeah, or a tree. But if you're up on the ropes or anything like that, yeah, that's not ground.
Cool.
It flops a paw across her muzzle. Got it.
In, albeit first, in case of fairness.
So, OOT, can you just tell me how the game works again, please?
Essentially, the ground is lava. It's
Okay.
like Marco Polo.
Okay.
She's basically going to close her eyes and try to catch us. We can't touch the ground. If she thinks that we are on the ground, like walking around in the dirt, she can call grounders, and if she catches you, I think you are it.
Mhm.
So she has to either tag you or catch you walking around off of an obstacle or a log or a rock or a tire or whatever. You can be on anything,
Gotcha.
not the ground.
And since it's an obstacle course, there are spaces between. So like you literally could be on the rope thing, and you need to get to the other rope thing, and you're gonna have to go on the ground, right? So just don't get caught.
So, she's gonna grab. Yeah, cloak. Does anyone have anything we can use as like a scarf or anything, or am I just closing my eyes?
No, just close your eyes.
Okay, she's gonna
No
close her eyes.
cheating.
Nicholas throws a hat over there.
Pull it down over her eyes.
Nicholas, you'll notice that Lucas has actually changed his stance with the two-handed staff. He was not confident. I mean, he was confident, but he was not skilled. But he seems to be using the length to go ahead and keep you at bay more. He's starting to learn the trick now.
Impressive. He throws the hat over the towel and like, time to get back to work.
Yep.
She will. She grabs the hat. She's like, if either of you two want to join in, feel free.
Training. If you want to join in over here after game, then join.
She'll roll her eyes but nod, and then pull the hat down and make a bit of a face at the smell, but pull it down all the same.
Sweat and training.
And she's like, I'll count to 20 or whatever, give you guys a chance to move around and get on things. 1, 2, 19, 20.
Scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. Actually, not scuffling. She manages to be pretty quiet and slips along to one of the nearby sets of boulders and kind of clambers up without clattering her claws.
We're doing Dex Athletics rolls.
I am doing dex stealth.
Yeah, deck stealth.
Okay, let's do Dex Stealth then.
Katrina walks over and slowly starts climbing up the spider web rope thing,
You can have
which
to roll
looks funny
something.
because every now and again he bites it and then puts his paws on and lifts himself up a little bit and then bites the next one.
Do some athletics to make sure you don't fall off.
Blue also quietly walks up to the ropes and grabs one and pulls himself upwards.
It's not graceful, but he doesn't fall.
Awesome.
Lupus climbing a rope spider web.
Right. So, is Blue on the same one as Kachina, or is he on a different one? Just for the sake of clarity before I roll my perception and I'm guessing alertness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's on a different one.
Different one. That's fine. It was just so I know. Right. So perception alertness. Which was actually, yeah, she's gonna fumble around. And for the sake of honesty, that was too many dice, but it was shocking anyway, so we'll keep it. So she's just kind of, you see her kind of fumbling around, not looking very confident, but she's sort of moving vaguely towards the direction she saw an obstacle that she thought people would move towards. So she's going to move currently towards like the wooden rungs or something, because that seemed like it had like rungs and platforms. So she thought that would be a more obvious choice because she can't hear anything.
And then I would suggest a fate dice to see if you giggle or not at, because you can see her fumbling around, and that's the trick, is trying to stay quiet during this game.
What, rolling willpower?
Yeah, or
Fate.
willpower. A fate dice or a
Different
willpower, I guess.
Either one.
Yeah.
Fate die is funnier.
Katrina manages to stay silent.
Yeah.
Blue.
Fate dice coming right up. Yeah, I think he stays silent. Or
Yeah.
do I have to roll again?
No,
No,
that's fine.
we're just assuming that you managed to maintain whatever you're at, I guess, on a neutral.
Mhm.
So Maeve will just for fun, just to see how the response goes, is going to scramble further up on the rocks, this time paying less attention to being stealthy and more attention to getting up to where she'd be hard to reach. Just on the idea that, well, if Talia can't reach her, it doesn't matter if she hears, ha-ha! So she'll scramble up this boulder and become audible.
If you're making a loud enough noise that Talia can just hear you, or do you want me to roll again?
You can hear her. I'd say, if anything, roll to see how accurately you can stumble
Pinpoint
over to
it.
where she is. But yeah, you can totally hear her.
Clack, 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 clack.
Her like sense of direction is just that she can hear something.
She's going the
It's the
total
hat,
wrong
man.
way.
The hat's throwing her off. It's messing with her mojo.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of a lucky hat.
She's gonna stagger, but she's got a bit confused, so she sort of starts moving that way and then is convinced she's not heard things in the right place, so she's gonna start veering off, and she's moved more towards where the rubber tires are. And if she's getting near the rubber tires, I'm just gonna roll some dexterity to see if I fall over them. No, she's good. She catches one with her toe, but she stays on her feet.
Oh, by the way, don't you have like perfect balance?
I do, but so she'd probably catch us up. It's whether she starts falling, but no, she's good.
So out of the bushes, some ringing noises come, and Kachina sighs and rolls his eyes, and transforms back to human and walks down the thing. He's like, I have to go work.
Didn't you say that his clothes weren't attuned?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why they were in the bushes. 'cause
that's why they're in the bushes.
I was gonna say, did you
Sorry.
shift on your way to the bush?
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Maybe it's
I'm
gonna
sorry, Cubs. I have to go. The kinfolk need me.
Yes.
Yeah, Maeve is gonna start with, oh, it's hard being Daddy Warbucks, huh? And then be like, oh, Gina, oh, oh. She's looking off. Oh, look at the sky. It's beautiful.
I
He
think
goes
that
behind the
might be
bush,
audible.
It's
puts in
very audible.
yeah, puts his clothes back on. All right, keep training. I gotta go and take care of some kinfolk business. Talk to you all later.
God damn it, Austin.
Right. So yeah, Talia will have been spinning around. She'll respond to where he is, and she's like, right, there's one less of them. Let's find 2 people. She's gonna turn around and try and pick up where, like, she may have heard people responding to
She definitely
Tina.
would have heard Maeve just being like, oh, why?
This time she definitely works out where. Yeah, I've rolled 2 dice. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, so she's moving towards Maeve. Quite confidently.
Scramble, scramble. Higher on the rock, higher on the rock.
If she's hearing you scramble, she's probably pinpointed you and trying to move a bit quicker. And so, what am I gonna? And then she's gonna try and.
I'd say make, I don't know, like an attack roll to try to
No, I was gonna say
tag.
I was gonna say like a tackle. I'm guessing like a tackle. So that's Dex brawl, but it's diff 8.
Let me bring this up.
I'd say make it higher Dex because I can't see.
Yep, that makes sense.
Dex 9.
Uh,
I mean diff 9.
yeah. Usually it's a difficulty of 7. You add +2 for blind fighting.
7. Yeah. So Dex 4. I get to roll my new brawl for the first time.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh, Jesus.
So she gets to the rock. As soon as she can sort of feel the changing ground at her toes, she's literally just gonna launch herself toward, like, at you and like probably dive at your feet. But she's got a pretty good grasp. Are you gonna try and dodge away from her?
I'm gonna try to dodge, but I'm also afterwards gonna make a roll to see if she just totally flounders and falls like a retard off the rock. Because she's graceful, okay?
At
Super
this point,
graceful.
she's gonna try and grab at your ankles.
Oh my god.
No.
What even?
So as you try and scramble away, you feel a hand two hands grasp your legs and yank you down.
She yelps. And if you're gonna yank, yeah, you're gonna get falled on. It's gonna happen.
It's not too hard a yank, but there is a pull involved.
Oh,
She's not
okay.
letting you scramble away.
No! How can you lunge at something that fast? You can't see!
You just gotta trust and react.
And she'll kind of shake off the little hands and hop off the rock, because she's next.
And Blue also hops down because, well, there's a new player.
So Mabel, shuffle over to the center, and go ahead and shift.
Talia will toss you the hat.
She might make a slight face at the hat. But it's got to be a good sport, so she'll pull it down over her head, down to like her nose, and count to 20 while the other 2 find their spots.
Stealth rolls again?
Yeah, Dex
You can-
stealth.
Yep.
Okay, stealth.
Well, that's a fail.
You are not
Clearly-
sneaky.
Yeah, you clearly hear where Blue is going.
So Talia is not great at stealthy, but she succeeds enough, and she is up the climbing wall.
Dun 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 dun. Oh,
Still enough to catch, which direction and maybe obstacle they're currently on.
Yeah, you can tell where both of us are.
she can, and she'll start traipsing that way, though not with nearly the confidence that Talia had, just because she doesn't know the course quite as intimately. She's run it a lot, but she doesn't necessarily trust herself not to just go face first into the dirt over those tires or something.
Which obstacle was Blue on? Just to check.
Blue was on the wooden thing, let's say.
Okay.
Or any random object, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any random object. I mean, like, he
It
failed
was
it.
more just, are they on the same one or on different ones?
Yep, she'll traipse along with her hands out in front of her just in case, kind of sweeping idly so she doesn't like run face first into a tree. And she's not moving too fast because she doesn't want to stumble, but she is slowly but surely coming Talia's direction, at least until her hand brushes the wall. And then she kind of pauses for a second, pats the wall, swipes around until she finds one the hand holds, and goes, "Damn it!" Hmm.
Talia is currently balanced on top, trying to decide whether she's going to leap off it or not.
So she's going to start canting her head around again, trying to remember what direction Blue was in, and I will roll again to listen and see if he makes another noise.
Oh, he does.
He does. Sweet. So she'll start slowly heading that way. And what is the wooden obstacle again?
It's like a combination of like some platforms with like monkey bar type things in between and like wooden ladders and stuff. It's like 3 platforms, and this is how I see it anyway, and some monkey bars, and then the next
It's an
one's got, like, a ladder.
adult-sized playground.
Yeah, pretty much.
I approve deeply. Yep. So she's gonna start that away, and it's gonna be a very slow process until she gets to where her hand hits the set. At which point she'll kind of pat it, and then with a hand on one of the little walls of it, start walking around to find the entrance.
Okay, so let's say you get close to Blue, and Blue is going to try to jump into another obstacle, and let's roll contested decks to see if you catch him.
Is he gonna like jump over her, or?
No, he's going to jump to another obstacle.
I'll give it to you and just let you make the jump, because she doesn't know exactly where she is. She just knows he's on there somewhere. So she won't necessarily know to make a snatch unless he makes a whole lot of noise before he makes his jump.
The only thing I'd say is roll the dex, because that will say whether you make it or whether you hit the floor, at which point she would have a chance to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're cutting out very badly for me. I couldn't
Okay,
hear any of it.
sorry. If you roll the dex roll, if you make it, if you succeed, you've got to the other obstacle without hitting the floor. If you fail, you'll hit the floor, at which point she can do the grounded thing because she hears you hit the floor
Okay.
Just
and catch
hit
you
the
out that
ground.
way.
Dex Athletics?
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, he fails.
Hit the ground.
So he
Grounders.
launches over. He does manage to get away without getting tagged, but she'll hear the feet hit the dirt and yell out, "Grounders!"
So,
And then start peeking
Oh,
under
that-
the hat.
oh, that sucks, Blue. Looks like you might be you.
Looks like it's my turn.
And she'll grin and walk over to offer him the hat.
He takes the hat.
And she'll pause to take a glance over at what in the world Lucas and Nicholas are up to by now.
They're training. It's training time.
Let's roll some dice.
Yes. Scene
All
change.
right. So you noticed how Lucas has changed his stance and the way he holds his staffed weapon. Guess what? That gives him weapon reach, which means you're at -1 dice, my good sir.
A -1 dice. No. Okay, so
Waiting for you to strike.
I'm down 1 dice, right?
Yep.
So I'm 5. I'm
I'll
gonna,
make.
he's just going to try to go for like a swipe.
hmm You'll see that Lucas tries for the evasive dodge again.
Okay.
Hmm.
He only got 2 success.
For successes, so very, very nicely dodged out of the way. You just can't quite get him. Your blade goes ahead and swings almost towards his forearm, but it's like, I don't know, a foot or two away. Fantastic reach. So, let's see if he can return the favor. Probably not. Swing! Well, that's 1 success. At
Okay.
a difficulty of 5 for the -1. You'll very, very easily go ahead and dodge this, I'm guessing. No, it hurts!
Ah! Hit.
Since it only hit for 1, it's a very, very gentle tap on your shoulder or your pectorals. Pop!
And he's just like, "Arr."
Again.
Yeah, he's going again.
Alright. Doge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easily dooged.
He just goes for another down strike.
You go for a down strike. The shaft of the pole arm goes ahead and dodges, or at least flings it a little bit over. So again, you're just like a frickin' foot away from making contact. And to repay the favor, Ooh, nice. All right, you want to dodge that?
You got me.
Again, another tap to the other side of your pectorals. Pop, pop, pop.
Just like,
So this is how this fight is going.
Mhm.
Switching back over.
So, Blue's turn to be it.
Yep, he got the hat.
So he's counting, and Maeve and Talia will scatter.
Let's see. He has some idea about where you guys are.
Oh, yeah. Fortunately, I did have one initial success, but yes, no.
I am going to
I am very noisy. I failed. I didn't quite
spend the
dodge.
counting time to shift again. And whoosh. Ooh, I only get 1 though.
So I hear both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear me lots. You hear Maeve slightly less, but you hear both of us. And Talia will have gone to the ropes, which is probably why she's making more noise, like the metal bits at the edge of the rope frame are squeaking lots and creaking. So, the thing Kachina was on before, like a giant wooden ropey spider web.
So
And
he
Maeve
is.
was heard scrambling in the direction of the various tires.
What he's going to do, he's going to go towards the creaking
and he's going to try to find whoever there is.
Flail wildly.
Flail! Okay, so what is Talia doing? I guess that was where Talia was.
Yeah, that is where Talia was. Talia was quite high up. As he approaches, she will sort of judge how confident he looks. The nearest obstacle is not close, but she's sort of trying to judge whether she can jump off of this and actually maybe try and grab this. Maybe not another obstacle, but there is a low-hanging tree branches over a lot of these things, so she might see if she can try and grab the tree branch and pull herself up onto it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
'Cause
so
she's-
here real quick.
Sure.
Oh yeah. There is no expression on his face. No expression at all.
So I have nothing to read off. So um, she's umming and ahhing, and she's pretty much trying to toss it up in her mind whether she leaps, whether she doesn't leap. And at this point, I'm probably just going to roll fate because she could go either way if that's okay with you.
That's okay. That's alright.
Yeah, she's going to leap.
Okay.
She'll try and leap. This is foolish. I'm going to say this is quite high difficulty though. This does not sound easy. I'm going to go with one success.
Seems legit.
She sort of grabbed hold of the branch, but you can definitely hear what she's done, and she's kind of scrabbled on, and she's probably hanging from the branch at this point. She's got hold of it. She's cleared one obstacle, and she's successfully got hold of the tree branch. But if you'd like to try and catch her while she sort of swings from it and tries to pull herself up into the tree, go for it.
Maeve is
Okay.
going to bark to see if it distracts him.
Okay. So I think I think I need to roll Dex Athletics to catch you
Um,
because blind.
yeah, I rolled Dex Brawl if you're trying to like, tackle me, if you think I'm in the air. If you're actually going to go for a lunge and try and tackle her, I'd
Oh, no,
probably
no.
say Dex Brawl. If you're just simply trying to sort of flail out into, I don't know, anyone else's
You were
input?
using an attack just because technically you're trying to reach out and touch someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So essentially an attack roll to tag.
Okay. So that will be Dex Brawl. That is 3 successes.
I cannot dodge. I'm hanging from
No. It's not 3 successes. It's just 1. I'm sorry.
what? That's
Fine.
one success is one success. She's hanging from a tree. She's not trying to dodge you, so go for it. As she's trying to pull herself up onto the tree, you just sort of flail out toward, like, lunge out towards her and tap one of her ankles. At which point she will let go of the branch and drop down and be like, "Good game. You got me."
And you will feel that when he catches you, it's not really like grabbing and anything like that. He's just like he's being very what was the word? God damn it!
Gentle.
Yeah, gentle. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. She'll pat you on the shoulder. She'll sort of give you a kind of grab your shoulder and be like, "That was good. I thought I'd made it. It was a bit of a risky move, but I thought I'd done it. But you got some good reactions there."
Thank you. And he bows because Senpai noticed them.
Do we want one more round, or have people got things to do today? I mean, I don't know what else people had planned.
Come train with us.
Damien, go ahead and narrate the end of the duel as you would want it to end.
Uh, how it ends is Nicholas finally, catching him off guard with a swing of his sword, and he's coming down for one final strike, and Lucas like, wait a minute. Then Nicholas like, Then he just sweep kicks him, and Nicholas falls down, and Nicholas just looking up in the sky, and he's just thinking to himself like, this reminds me of something. And now Nicholas need to learn sweep kick.
Probably something.
Go see Travis. Go see Travis. He is the master of sweep kick.
Lucas is going to go ahead and plant his staff on the ground, extend his arm down to go ahead and grab Nicholas' arm and pull his ass back up.
And as the combatants bring their scene to an end, and the tag game seems to have been successful, but the participants look like they've had lots of fun, we will end our scene there. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, any watchers, for watching, and we will see you again.